Hello there everyone, Mr. Fox here, coming back finally with a Steam Chronicles episode for the beloved Gothic 1. Yes, I finally managed to make it work on Windows 10 modern machines, 4K, all that crazy stuff. I actually made a video on how to fix this if you are facing crashing issues on a launch or on a new game. Now, I added some patches. Those patches unfortunately removed the video from the intro, so yeah, that's a big loss for us, but we can, if you're interested, you can do some good old-fashioned YouTubing for those. I'm telling you, it has been a huge hassle to make this game work and enjoy just a few minutes of play time. Here we go.
I'm Diego.
Diego.
I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Oh man, that music. The menu music, this inside the barrier music and sound effects. Who cares that the game looks like it does? Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
What do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Do I get?
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Yeah, the hardest decision of my childhood. Which camp to join. Whew. Now that was some intense decision making. Where's Bullet now?
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Who's Gomez?
Are we gonna be
Gomez is
friends?
the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Welcome to the colony. Yeah. So here we are. To briefly explain, we were just about the intro. We're a prisoner dropped in this colony prison bubble, and shortly before we were dropped, we were given an important letter that is addressed to the magicians of fire in this region. And well, right after that, we were pushed down into this lovely little lake, and Bullet and his gang, a few of the guards from the old camp, have started smacking us. And Diego saved us right after. There are two guards there, we're not gonna talk to them, we're gonna get to some fighting. Meat bugs, our first tiny little enemies. They're too cute to be killed. Unless you want a lot of... well, not a lot, it's just a very low amount of experience. Ooh, look at this loot. Having some beer, coins. Coins are useless. In this game, the currency is called ore. The whole purpose of this colony is to mine ore for the king that is facing an orc threat / invasion. That was explained also in the... well, presented in the intro, the unfortunate intro. And well, basically the game is look, our first sword, the rusty sword, and our first battle. Let's go against this juvenile mole rat. Oh man. We have fought our first enemy without a scratch. Got some mole rat meat. Juicy. So yeah, without giving too much away, the immediate goal is to get some protection, and there are free camps in this colony, mining colonies, and you'll have to choose the old camp, as Diego mentioned, and there are two other options that I guess you'll have to find out if you're more religious oriented or more bandit oriented. The sound. The scavengers, juvenile scavengers. One of the most terrifying sounds that I was hearing when I was starting off as a kid this game. Their battle cry is ferocious. I have an old sword here, but I think you cannot use it if I remember correctly. Oh no, we can use it. Perfect. Yeah, this is the inventory. Very simple. Armor, magic, artifacts, some food. You can consume food for the life or mana regeneration. The red letter that we have intended for the mages. Lockpicks, there's a lot of lockpicking here, and saves coming if you know what's good for you. Let's hear that. Beautiful. Scavenger sound once more. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, we were hit. And I remember how many times I was reloading, saving and reloading to not get any HP lost. Yeah, the graphics and sometimes the physics of this game are really funny. I mean, there's the sort of bad and outdated that they make it actually very good, if you can believe it. So yeah, to the left we have our nice old camp. To the right we'd have these two lovely gentlemen, Drax and Ratford. Let's try to fight some additional scavengers. Ooh. No, you stole my experience. God damn it. These people.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead.
If you...
Hey, you.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
Entering our hunting ground, okay. These are from these two people are from the other second camp, the rogue ones.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them. Once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Yeah, so Drax over there is one of the first trainers that you meet.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you?
He just
There are
arrived.
different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Yeah, wolves are actually extremely dangerous, especially at our experience level. They have what I like to call the machine gun attack, the shredder, and it's basically if they hit you once, you're pretty much done for.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
The proper goods. Yeah, I won't talk to all the options with him. This here is Drax. Come on. The controls are very clunky. What
You're
can you do?
hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but
Um,
everything has its price.
Which
The
would be how
voices
much?
in this
A
game.
good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
That's an absolutely solid hunting and fighting advice.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
So yeah, him being a hunter, he can teach us these sorts of things, removing claws, fur, teeth from animals, and all the good stuff to get some extra cash. Let's try to go to the old camp directly. Yeah, you can swim. What did you think? Oh man, so many memories and so many secrets from this game. So yeah, we took the shorter route to enter directly into the camp, and the guards will say,
Where do you think you're going?
"Where do you think you're going?"
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Now this is an interesting set of decision, because if I remember correctly, if you're trying to be a smartass, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Sure, I plan to take on the whole camp.
I plan to take on the whole camp.
Hey, this guy's funny. I don't like funny guys.
And they start to attack us. You can just run. And we have arrived in the new camp. In the old camp in style. There's Diego and Thorus. Oh, this guy's still watching. Oh, what happened?
Nice. Try that again, and you'll regret it.
Ow. Something broke there. The game decided to minimize or something, just as I was about to get slapped. Come on. You can do it. Get up. He put us half into the ground. Fortunately, in this type of scenario, you don't get to actually be killed. You get your HP trimmed down. But there are other scenarios that can just, like, if you're a smartass about it, you're gonna get yourself killed. So yeah, here you find Diego, and the questing begins on...
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here, but you've only just arrived.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Take
that
care.
this entire camp is covered in the semi-invisible barrier that can let you get in, but you'll never be able to get out. Are you okay now?
You're looking for trouble again. Let me pass.
Yeah, so they sort of remember your previous actions. And that's it. I think that should be it for this trip on memory lane. I've played this game at least 3 times and finished it. Yeah, it looks simple and extremely rough by today's standards. But back in the day, in 2001, oh man, I think this was one of the first games the 3D games that I was able to play, and it was absolute treat. Imagine having the transition from exclusively 2D games to your first 3D experience. Your mind as a kid would have been absolutely blown, let me tell you. So yeah, would I recommend this game? Absolutely. I would recommend it to everyone, even just for nostalgia's sake. I understand that some of the new gamers out there used to very pretty graphics will not really think this game is their cup of tea. The controls are very clunky and hard to get used to. The combat again is very hard if you don't know what you're doing, and yeah, overall it's not an easy game to get into if you're just finding out about it right now, but it is one of the granddaddies of RPGs for me. Fortunately for it, got caught under the bus, the Morrowind bus, soon after, so it's not as hyped as Morrowind, but the graphics and the level of RPG-ness is right there, right up that standards. Let me know in the comments, have you played this game? Do you plan to play it? What the best memories that you have with it, if you already played it? And yeah, don't forget also to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this with Steam Chronicles. Mr. Fox will sign off for this one, hoping to see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.